My name is Ann W. Henry. I still use the William, the W stands for Williams. It's my maiden name. I was in college during the war years, and I am 100 years old, and there are times when I feel every year of it. Well, I'm the second out of nine, so there were lots of little ones in my family. It wasn't until after I got in high school that I knew I would get to college. My dad was the breadwinner of the family, so, and he was an auto mechanic, had his own garage too, and we went from there. Wasn't easy because there wasn't a lot of money in the family. I was the war class. From 41 to 45, yes. I have many good memories of Glassboro, of being in college. And even though I didn't live in the dorm, that didn't bother me at all because I knew I couldn't afford it. I could not afford to live in the dorm. When I first went there, I worked for the family, for a family. The next year, I worked for a different family. But the third year I stayed at a lady named Mrs. Long, who I guess that was her part-time job, keeping college students. And there were six of us who lived in this particular house. I don't know, we just all got along very well. And even after graduation, we remained friends. Because I lived at Holly Bush with the Bunces, and I worked part-time and went to school from there. Well, I helped with the cooking. That was part of my job, to helping with housework and everything. And I gather that they had done this before with other students. Nice person. I didn't see him that often. But his wife was very nice. She was a teacher. She had been a teacher, I'll put it like that. And they had three children, I think. And I got to know them quite well. Well, to me, they did what they had to do. I mean, they gave you they taught, they gave you assignments, you did your assignments. So I felt that they were as strict as they needed to be. I developed quite a few different talents while I was teaching. I was a good writer. I don't write now though, because my fingers are a little stiff. Drawing, organizing, putting on plays. It was nice. I had all different kinds of teachers. Some may have been stricter than others. Some were a little more conversational than others. But I liked them all. I liked all of my teachers. Sports, I wasn't outstanding, but of course, we had a little bit of hockey and basketball and so forth. Glee club, of course, I was involved in the glee club. But whenever you had activities involving the students, I did my share. I know, I did my share of participating and so forth. Well, it was good to be able to meet people from different areas. It was good to meet people from different churches. It was also good to socialize in school. You didn't do much socializing outside of school. Segregation was the thing at that time. It really was. Well, That's the way it was. And you just learned it, you lived with it. Even the high schools, they had the one room schools in the smaller areas. That's where I first taught. And they were segregated also. So you just go along with the program. I don't know. We just accepted things as they were. We were not pioneers or people who started movements and all that. We were not. We just didn't. I became very friendly with quite a few of the girls, most of the girls who were in my class, because by Christmas of 1941, I think the few boys were gone in service. They had been drafted. So we didn't have many boys then. But we girls got along fine. I had lovely, lovely friends among the whites as well as the blacks. So no, there was no dating in college. Girls danced with girls. I could follow well. I never could lead in dancing. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we had a good time. We really did. When I finished Glassboro, it was in January because we were accelerated because of the war, and they really needed teachers. Now, some of the students were more accelerated than I was because they could take certain courses and be issued a temporary certificate or something, and they were able to take a job that September. Well, we knew that there wouldn't be any that many jobs available for black students. So most of us just went on and took the regular course, which was still shortened because I finished college in January of 1945 instead of June. I started in a one-room school. Mm-hmm. One-room school, Manning Township, New Jersey. And there were quite a few one-room schools in the area at the time. First, I think they did divide the school into two rooms and began to bus children. But then a few years later, they built Mannington Township School. I think most of my years were the little folks, but I didn't go any farther than maybe fourth or fifth. No, I like the smaller children better, or the younger ones better. I like teaching them better. I love the kids, being with young folks. I really did. And all the kids that I taught were nice. There were some that had a few little naughtiness in them, but they were manageable kids. I really liked them. I haven't wished for any other career. I couldn't think of anything else that I'd rather do than teaching.